The government is betting on township and rural businesses, not as charity, but as the future of South Africa's economy. According to South Africa's National Development Plan, 90% of new jobs and 60% of new economic growth are expected to come from small businesses. That is why the Department of Small Business Development is investing billions of rand into entrepreneurs. Let's start with the Township and Rural Entrepreneurship Program. According to the department's 2026-27 budget speech, the government disbursed more than 829 million rand to over 111,000 township and rural businesses last year. Even better, the maximum funding available has increased from 1 million rand to 3 million rand. This shows that townships and rural areas are no longer seen as pilot projects. They are now considered key investment destinations. The next program focuses on young entrepreneurs. Minister Stellan Debini officially launched the Purwu Pili Youth Fund on June 27, 2026. The fund has a budget of 900 million rand over 3 years, with 300 million rand available this year alone. The minister pointed to the results of its predecessor, the Youth Challenge Fund, where 60% of approved funding had gone to businesses in townships and rural areas, setting the tone for where this new investment is headed. The message is clear. Young people are not only expected to look for jobs, they are expected to create them. Women entrepreneurs are also receiving significant support. The Mbali for Her program, launched by Minister Ndabini in Kimberley in May 2026, has allocated 300 million rand this year and 897 million rand over 3 years. Half of this funding is reserved for women from township and rural communities, while 8% is specifically set aside for women living with disabilities. Women already play a major role in the informal economy. Supporting them means strengthening local economies. The government has also created the Spaza Shop Support Fund, worth 500 million rand. However, there is a problem. According to Parliament's Portfolio Committee on Small Business Development, of the 81,039 Spaza shops registered nationally, only 18,722 are licensed or permitted to operate. Thousands of applications have already been rejected because of incorrect information, fake businesses, or ownership problems. The funding is available, but many entrepreneurs still struggle to access it. The government is also helping businesses by providing equipment instead of only cash through the Asset Assist program. Some businesses have received delivery trucks. Others have received farming equipment. Some have received tents, mobile freezers, and other business tools. The goal is simple. Give entrepreneurs the equipment they need to grow instead of only giving them money. Another program is investing more than 314 million rand into 10 business hubs across South Africa. These hubs allow entrepreneurs to share machinery, energy, and production facilities, making it much more affordable to start and grow a business. The government also knows that many entrepreneurs live far from government offices. That is why it has introduced an online support platform and mobile service units that travel into township and rural communities, bringing business support directly to entrepreneurs. Another major change is coming through the new business licensing bill. Speaking at the South African Funeral Practitioners Association's International Convention, Minister Ndabini confirmed that the bill seeks to reserve certain sectors of the economy for South African citizens, including Spaza shops. She also committed to supporting the burial and funeral services industry by cutting the red tape entrepreneurs face from departments like Home Affairs, Health, and municipalities. The goal is to protect local businesses and strengthen township economies. Right now, the Department of Small Business Development supports more than 288,000. Its target is to support 1 million. South Africa has around 3 million small businesses, and most of them operate in townships and rural areas. The biggest challenge is no longer whether funding exists. The biggest challenge is making sure entrepreneurs know these opportunities exist before the application deadlines pass. The township and rural economy is no longer operating on the sidelines. It is becoming one of the country's biggest economic priorities. Programs such as the Township and Rural Entrepreneurship Program, the Pupele Youth Fund, Mbali for Her, Asset Assist, the Business Infrastructure Support Program, and many others are placing township and rural entrepreneurs at the center of South Africa's future. The question is no longer whether government is investing in township and rural entrepreneurs. The real question is whether you will hear about these opportunities in time. Follow Rectify for practical insights, funding opportunities, and everything happening in South Africa's township and rural economy.